Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to the Company Heroes mod for Medawar Assault Squad 2, brought to you by the legendary Sturmfuhrer PK. Of course, just like Wigga, he and Wigga both bring a lot of other games to Medawar Assault Squad 2, such as Call of Duty, Company of Heroes, and I think even some missions from Band of Brothers as well. So if you guys want to see more of this, make sure you do your duty and click and tap that like button. I am extremely disappointed. A lot of people watch these videos but don't support. Remember, if you don't, that is a vote to have Susan Wojcicki and everyone else remove these videos from YouTube. They are being suppressed. I know I keep drumming it up, but these videos are not going to continue if, unfortunately, they take them down or suppress them. No one will see them, so do your part and battle it out. This should be the YouTube headquarters right here. We should all be coming ashore to ask Susie to knock it off. But anyway, if you guys want to download it, make sure you check the description for the mod list. We've already played Omaha Beach, so today we'll be playing Wareville, and we'll be landing with the Paratroopers. If you remember Company of Heroes, again, this is the first one. We'll be playing through 4 missions that are done. So if you're excited to see the other 2 after this one, make sure you check out the channel. And then, of course, Omaha Beach already up there. So if you missed that one, check that out. It's probably been updated since I first played it, and I think the only mission available was that one. So let's hop into mission 2.
"700 men died that morning on that tiny strip of sand. Another 1,500 wounded, 300 missing, dragged under the waves. Pearson, Williams, Krasinski. All good men. By sunset, over 156,000 men had come ashore. The invasion had begun. Or, as my CO used to say, hell opened its gates. The night before, the largest airborne operation in history dropped 3 divisions of paratroopers behind enemy lines. And their objective was to seize major roadways and prevent a counterattack that could jeopardize the entire invasion. Success on D-Day depended entirely on these men.
Alright, so obviously some intro mission cutscenes directly ripped from Company of Heroes. Very talented to do that. I've seen that a few times for a couple of other games, but uniquely I like seeing Sturmfuhrer PK do it. Thinking back, he's also done a few missions for some other smaller games, though I can't quite remember which ones at the moment. Wow, and these taken right from in the scene.
Dann fressen es unter aller Kanone.
The in-game
Wird
cutscenes.
diesen Fraß nicht essen?
It's amazing.
Bin ich deine Mutter, Arschloch? Dann koch doch dein eigenes Fressen.
Hey, wach auf! Wir werden angegriffen!
Reminds me of Black Friday sales just after Thanksgiving. Often a lot of debate, too, about paratroopers when they're coming down. Some people say it is and isn't against Geneva Convention in order to shoot at them. I'm not... myself, I can't actually think of whether or not that's true or not. So if you know the details, let me know down below. I'm curious to know if it is... Actually, wait. If you want an answer on the internet, all you got to do is make a statement that people... If you ask for information, no one will reply. But if you make an incorrect statement... Guys, it is completely illegal to shoot in war. Guaranteed, guys.
Thunder.
There we go.
Sergeant.
Wow, this is very quiet.
For now, we're scattered all the hell.
All right, we got the in-game, I guess, volume now.
We have to
Okay, let's go ahead and get started then.
Bad news is there are more of them in this area. We're gonna have to take them all on.
All right. Wow, this is very true to the original game. All right, so we have objectives then to take the German munition depot and also eliminate this 38, flak 38, 20 millimeter. Okay, we could probably sneak up there with a grenade, so let's go ahead and move. I like how these guys are yelling. They're kind of on a stealth mission to knock out these guns, yet it's all quiet. Okay, let's move in. Actually, I think Men of War is a little quiet. We're also playing on normal, too, so that way, of course, we can see as much of this game as possible in the shortest amount of time. This is not played with any other mod, so I'm not sure exactly how Sturmfuhrer has it set up in comparison to Company Heroes. Of course, if you remember, Company Heroes was commanded squad-based and not individual soldier, but Men of War does allow you to command people individually, which does allow for great ability to throw grenades and such. All right, we ready? 3, 2, 1, throw. And damn right. All right, let's go take those Krauts on. He's on open fire.
Anti-aircraft gun out of action.
I move up, cover him. And I guess we'll send up the remaining troops, too. Sometimes in Men of War, one man can make all the difference. And in Company of Heroes, of course, you needed entire squads in order to push the line. We'd be excited to see a sequel to Company of Heroes. There's already, of course, Company of Heroes 2. So maybe we could see some more DLC for Company of Heroes 2, or maybe Company of Heroes 3 or 4, or what we happen to be at now. Okay, we got a firefight ahead. Troops are rolling up.
Krauts are using the road to move reinforcements.
Oh, got a couple of friendlies pinned down in a building. I remember playing this about a couple of years ago, and it's seemingly sticking really close to the original so far in terms of things happening, voice acting, of course, taken right from the game. It's very cool. Unfortunately, sometimes mods like this can be taken down because they might violate other companies' copyrights, and I think companies like Digital Mindsoft, the publisher of this game, would be required to take those down. Which, imagine the nightmare working for something like Grand Theft Auto. If you work for Rockstar Games and have to take down a Chevrolet mod or a, I don't know, a tractor mod from, who knows, from John Deere or something like that. Be an interesting time. German force is pretty easy to wallop and knock down in this mission, I must say. Of course, I do remember this mission being fairly easy compared to the first one, just because you could keep a lot of your troops alive more effectively since they were more elite troops. And it looks like we got even more troops now out of the building. I'm really looking forward. Probably one of the greatest missions that I've played in an RTS game has got to be the defense of Carentan, where you're setting up and preparing to get engaged by the Stoogs, and you need to set up AT guns, barbed wire, tank traps, and such. Of course, now we're clearing the way for those troops to reach Carentan. So Allied troops right now, of course, Paratroopers are making sure that A, the Germans don't funnel in reinforcements, and then B, so our troops are essentially just have a wide open road to the front. Oh, another grenade here that we can throw. Good opportunity. Trying not to blow up these crates. I'm trying to see if I can keep these alive. They could have useful ammunition in them, and I think if I drop a grenade right on top of them, they're going to have a bad time. Wow, look at those guys go. Paratroopers are kick-ass. I love how Sturmfuhrer has also taken the icons from the game, too. We've seen this mission before. Not this mission, but the mod. But I really do like this. Whoa! There we go. Well, we lost 2 men due to the machine gun. I think the only way to get in there is... Oh, actually, there was a door. Derp. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Well, too bad for those 2 guys. They're actually going to tip the Germans off. Well, so much for that. Was ist das? Scheiße! Okay. Looks like we got a half-track coming now. Let's see if we can recreate what just happened. Okay. Let's see if we can get a grenade into that half-track. Yes. Well, we killed one of them. Ammunition belt or whatever flying up out of there. There we go. Yeah, on this bunker here, I was trying to see if we could get our troops to use satchel charges. If you remember, in Company of Heroes, of course, some of your troops come with satchel charges, and they're able to destroy the building. It looked like it happened here, but when they attacked it, they went to the front, so that's kind of like a little annoying, but having those troops die to a machine gun is probably not the worst thing in the world. It's probably more than likely to happen. And we know the deadliness of a machine gun. Again, this is Men of War, not Company Heroes, where troops are killed instantly rather than being suppressed and then eventually picked off. And, of course, the worst combo would be a machine gun mortar, which, you know, mortar and machine gun both work together to pin them down and wipe them out. Very deadly on both sides. All right, area should be clear right about now. Perfect. And now we see a cutscene. All right. That's our reward, I guess. Or just the map expands. All right, let's flee from this. No, get back. All right, new objective. Destroy all anti-aircraft guns in the area. Oh, this is going to be great. We actually have paratroopers at our disposal. Capture strategic points to gain additional resources, so like this. So this will be what gets us points. So the more of these we capture, the more points we get. And then, of course, our task is to destroy anti-aircraft guns, to which we see 2, 3, looks like just 4, maybe? Okay. All right, let's get our troops in gear then. Well, we lose 2, but we gain 4 very capable troops. Oh, looks like they actually do have their satchel charges here, but Men of War functions much differently. Let's try to do, let's see, return fire, fire. Let's put all troops on fire at will now. It's no surprise to the Germans that we're here. Let's go ahead and see if we can advance slowly. Don't really have much of a choice to attack the Germans except for this small little area here, or to flank up there, which would be a nightmare with that other AA gun there. But we can come up from behind and say hello to Jerry. Let's go ahead and drop right here and see if we can capture this machine gun and then level the rest of those troops. Let's see what happens with that special call out. Oh, war crimes. Oh, bro. Hey, return fire, U.S. troops. Jesus. You guys take like forever to actually pull out some of their damn grenades or something like that. Holy crap. Luckily, they're not dead. One on the grenadiers. Oh, God. And one on the machine gunner. Pop that guy. Let's try cooking again. Secret recipe, you just add 12 herbs and spices, a little gunpowder, and shabam. That's all you need. Oh, I missed this voice actor. He's actually the voice actor from Ace Combat 5 as well. Wow. One of the Germans seemed to have run over to us, or he came out of the back of the half-track. We could capture the half-track and use it, but I'm going to go ahead and not do that, as that wouldn't be accurate to the original game, I guess. We'll try to keep it somewhat accurate to the original game a little bit and see how we can do things. Looks like the Krauts are more interested in firing at the aircraft than the infantry, so the AA crew is completely ignoring the advancing U.S. airborne troops. So we have, of course, airborne. I think this is it 101st Airborne here? Or the 82nd? I believe it was the 101st here. Looks like it does say 101st, yeah, so luckily I remember that. Oh, wait, I mean, no, guys, it's the 12th Airborne Panzer Grenadier Cavalry for the United States. There we go. All right, we need to take this out now. It doesn't look like it counted that we wiped this gun out. Do we need to destroy the gun? Let's see, where's objectives? Inventory. Map setup, mini-map, objectives, here we go. Destroy all anti-guns in the... Okay, so we got to blow these up.
Keep moving.
So I suppose the U.S. troops would probably use thermite or maybe those satchel charges that they had. Oh, I thought grenades actually were able to blow those up. Well, let's use the satchel charge. Actually, anti-tank grenade will do just fine here. Let's go ahead and hit it again.
Let him hit.
There we go. Whoa, damn. Okay, took out the searchlight too. All right, one less Kraut gun shooting. We now have 150 points in order to spend on airborne. So let's do this. We're going to surprise Jerry with a few gifts. This ain't Amazon Prime, but it'll do the thing, I guess. All right, let's land behind these guys. Wow, and we took out the gun. Good work. I guess light grenades can actually take them out. Troops are in cover. Grenades coming out. Very nice. Damn. Got a whole squad of attackers now. Very good. Very, very good. Machine gun there, and it looks like another machine gun pointing this way. Oh, no, that's a rifle. Wonder what the best way to attack this position will be. Maybe we should run in front of the machine gun. That'd probably be the best, I think. Okay, let's see. We got a few troops here. I don't know if I need to actually wipe these areas out. There is no AA gun over here. So I suppose we'll eventually have to flank over that way. So let's just walk over here. Come up kind of behind the Germans. Let's go over here. See if we can get their attention. While they start shooting at the U.S. troops there, we'll launch our attack. And then I'll be able to call in paratroopers in about 5 seconds here. So I'll drop them here. Let's see if we can get a satchel on that bunker. I'm wondering if certain assets are taken from the Company Heroes games model-wise. I'm not sure if they're able to export them and use them in this game, but I would assume it's probably easier for Sturmfuhrer to recreate the game from an actual stuff already in Men of War rather than exporting from one game into another. However, I think I do remember somebody somehow exporting the Company of Heroes machine guns for the British from the original Company of Heroes into Men of Wars for some mission. I can't remember what it was. All right, the bunker here is basically taken care of. Germans are unable to attack from the bunker, at least. Let's do it right this time. Well, so much for that. Go inside, boys. There we go. And just there we go. Perfect. All right, another position clear. Does it tell me how many guns there are remaining? Destroy all anti-aircraft guns. No, it does not. Okay. Well, let's keep moving up the way there.
Check your ammo.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Machine gun. Fall back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, a mounted machine gun there. How nice of Jerry. Gerald. Does anyone else picture Jerry Seinfeld whenever somebody says Jerry's in the open or something like that? Jerry's coming in from the east, and you just hear that. Well, you know what I mean? You don't know what I mean. All right, let's go ahead and attack with grenades here. This is kind of cheating in this game because you can actually come up behind the Germans, but it's a good little gimmick for what was going on at this point in the war. Oh, look at that. The machine gun can't turn all the way. So he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, literally trying to engage the troops from above, but too late, Germans. Nice job. Let's get on that line.
We push the battle towards our favor.
Damn, didn't even need the grenades. Good job, boys. Okay, we got a little squad here. I don't even know if we got to play a clean up with Jerry over there. I guess we'll just kind of continue to move up towards this wreckage here, toss grenades, wipe out everybody in the trench, take out the bunkers, 2 bunkers there, and then we should be good. Wonder if Archie Bunker is in there. Let's go. All right. So now I really don't have much cover coming up to these German troops. I don't think we can even take cover behind the plane. They might be able to shoot right through that. So we kind of need to overwhelm their defenses now. So let's get a few squads ready to rock. We'll get one wave to go all the way towards the north side of the plane. The other to stay south. And we'll pop rounds the whole time. A lot of people, by the way, in these missions, always asking me to use more smoke and such. I wish I could. Smoke, except for a few mods, really doesn't seem to be very effective in this game. Men of War just kind of, it doesn't really conceal like you wished it would. You can only hide in the smoke. You can't conceal movement behind the smoke, if that makes sense. All right, let's get American troops ready to go. I think we'll spike this bunker here from behind. And when these troops land, we'll start our attack. We'll have these guys cover the advance of the American troops here. Come on, boys, get up there, start shooting. All right, Americans already arriving there. Excellent, wiping out all the troops behind the bunker. Take some cover there, get your attention. Crowds are completely surrounded now. Luckily, we actually have cover with these ammunition crates. Seems like it is resupplying our troops, too. I don't know how much Sturmfuhrer PK did in terms of scripting and auto resupply, but I believe it's a basic function in Men of War, just not off those crates, I think. All right, let's rush the position. Let's get some grenades up there. Let's go, ladies. There we go. Really appreciate when mod makers recreate other games too, because they've got a lot more assets to work with. I'm kind of reminded now of the Call of Duty mod, where you're actually able to go into towns like Saint No Hablo Inglés, I believe is the name of the French town. Pretty sure it's real. Don't look it up. It's definitely true. But as you know, where the Germans attack with mortars, and then of course the Tiger tank comes in, and you're tasked with getting a Panzerschreck or Panzerfaust to eliminate the Tiger. Lots of cool stuff here. Lots of great classic World War II games to play with.
All drop zones open.
Great news. Prepare defenses. Time until enemy convoy arrives is 5 minutes. Okay. Well, let's clean up the rest of these troops and bring in the rest of our reinforcements. And now we got to wait for Jerry to come. So let's land everybody else. Apparently, still got a machine gun bunker up. And it looks like one more German behind the there. Oh, well, one less German to worry about now. Okay, so German convoys coming in 5 minutes. I think actually in that mod, or rather in Company of Heroes at that point too, you're also able to airdrop AT guns, like the small M5, I believe you're able to call in. Damn, this is a very, very well done mod. I wonder if there'll be you know what I'd like to see is fictional game mods too. I believe there was a Killzone mod in the works too, which never really exactly panned out. There are asset mods for things like Halo and for other games like that. Maybe even, actually I think there's some Starship Trooper mods in there too. Man, could you imagine if somebody made like a 5-mission campaign? Of course, you'd have to pad it out a little bit because of course, the most exciting things really that you'd be able to do in that game would be just the outpost defense on Cthulhu. Yes, that was the name of it. Don't look it up. Cthulhu was the name of it. Totally accurate. It's got to be true. No one will correct me because it's true. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Same with Star Wars as well, but that's a absolute nightmare when it comes to copyright. Let's see. We've got any abilities to call out stuff? I've got nothing else I can call out. Wonder if these boxes over here will have anything good. Looks like there could be mines in some of these, maybe. Nope, just a ton of ammunition. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. All right, what is this? Let's get rid of all this extra crap. Let's drop that, dude. Go ahead and grab some mines. Looks like there's also a recoilless rifle. Don't remember the airborne using that. I thought that was a ranger weapon. Maybe I'm mistaken, though. I could be wrong. For real, though, I don't remember that one. All right, let's go with 6 mines here. And I think the Germans actually attack from the south in this one. So I don't think they come from this way. I think they actually come from down here. And the beach is towards the north. That makes sense, at least on the map. But who knows with the local area. Maybe they've got to go south first and then east or something. I don't know. All right, let's keep grabbing some AT weapons. And we'll keep dropping all this extra crap that the Americans have. So it looks like the ones with the single bullets carry the rounds. By the way, if you've ever seen the YouTube, there's a great YouTube video out there. Check it out after this of the, what's the designation of this weapon? The M18 recoilless rifle actually firing. They, you'll know you found the right video when you see someone tying like an M1 Garand to a string, and they pull the trigger and it swings back and forth. And then they take the recoilless rifle and they do the same thing. Barely moves. Moves just a little bit from him pulling the trigger. But other than that, the recoilless rifle doesn't even move. So it really increases the accuracy of that weapon. And I assume the bazooka is probably kind of the same concept, but just not as well implemented. Also, one of the best machine guns of World War II that I hear a lot about is the Johnson machine gun, which I believe was used by U.S. Marines in the Pacific primarily, of course. I think is where that was deployed to. But a lot of cool weapons in World War II. Another channel I would recommend then would be, of course, all the typical ones of Armchair Historian and Simple History and all that. But, of course, another channel being Forgotten Arms. Very, very good channel that I believe also does auctions of World War II. Well, any weaponry, and then talks about the history, I believe is the name of that one. But if you have any more channels that you'd recommend for World War II, please do link them down below. They need a little bit more love. And, yeah. So as we have a minute left to prepare, I suppose we could have our troops kind of link in around here. We're going to try to play a little bit more towards how it was played in the original mission. I think at this point the map would have shrunk and we would have been confined here. But I really would like to see the defense of Hill 42069 or whatever it was at the end of Company Heroes, where the U.S. troops need to basically dig in and hold the high ground. Really incredible. All right, I am not certain if the Germans are going to come from over here. Cannot recall, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop like 5 or 6 mines there. Let's take a look at the objectives. Destroy all anti-aircraft guns in the area is checkmarked, so we should be good. We'll see soon. Oh, very good mod already. I'll be putting all these into a playlist. If I haven't already, please do remind me to put some of those things into a playlist. And or I would say for Men of War Assault Squad, a good thing to do too would be to add some of these creators to your favorites list or to your collections list. And so that way if they make anything new or if they make updates, make sure you check the mods as well. One thing that I do when I make my videos is to check their pages on occasion to see if they've added new missions. There's always a new mod, of course, but they can be updated at any time and add new stuff. All right, looks like the Germans are actually coming in from over here. Do not let any single German, let's see that again, any single German vehicle escape and kill the officer in the Kubel. All right, so it looks like we got some more mines down here. Well, good. If anybody escapes, they're barely going to be getting down the road any further. My mistake might actually be a blessing in disguise, as pretty much all the Germans are going to get wiped out here. And if those convoys get through, they're going to get wiped. Here we go. Check this out. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, damn Krauts. They stopped an inch before the mine. Looks like a lot of supply trucks, infantry. And where's that German in the Kubel? Did he try to bypass? Maybe we should have put troops there just in case they tried to flank around. American infantry are firing from a pretty good defensive position here. Let's add a little bit more fire to that side. Oh man, there's going to be an absolute wreckage here. If one of those German vehicles is carrying fuel, the whole damn convoy is going up. Do we have anybody with AT? I don't know where our AT boys are. Ah, here we go. All right, Flores, get your ass on the line. Let's get into this war. Let's go ahead and put a round into one of those trucks, see if we can make it lit AF. Here we go. Wait, oh, they're flanking around. This is better against armor. It's not going to do so much against trucks, other than stop the engine. But, of course, that does help us to make some roadblocks. Oh, damn, and the Germans losing a... the Wehrmachtmobil lost a wheel, and Hitler got away. Let's go ahead and put a round in that, make sure that's not true. There we go. Wow, that vehicle's been wiped out. Luckily, the Germans don't have any armored cars, just the half-tracks. And if they get closer, we'll throw some grenades into those trucks. Woo! Oh, damn. Watch it, boys. All right, back on the line. All right, well, at this point, if we toss a few nades out there, it'll finish off the trucks. Let's go ahead and throw some grenades out there and finish them off. Apparently, there's an officer in a Kubel wagon. I don't see... Oh, damn, unless he spawned up here or something. Or if he bailed from the truck. We'll have to do our best to find the officer then. Oh, God. Men of War AI at its best. Oh, boy. Right, there goes some grenades. Nice, nice, good. Hit that vehicle, knock it out. Get a grenade on there. Let's go. Roger Wood, do not walk up to it and throw it a grenade. It's not the kind of thing you do, my man. There you go. Woo! All right, a few more Krauts out there. Let's move to the rocks and finish them off. All right, let's move over that way. And we should be able to just move up to the road and clean up everybody. Don't see the Kubel anywhere, but I believe that is the end of the mission. And, of course, the mission is to don't let any German escape. So if, for whatever reason, the appropriate vehicle didn't spawn, I will just clear the map and we'll call it good. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes mods just need a little polishing, but it's probably on me. I probably was out there too far with some of my troops. So the German officer may have bailed behind the map, like over here or something. All right, looks like the Germans are getting pushed back hard. I don't see any officer in a uniform. I don't see an officer, nor do I see a gentleman. But I just need a few good men in order to advance here. There we are. All right, Americans keep on moving up the road. And I think we'll go out and clear out those pockets of resistance. Though some of these troops don't have ammo, it's not worth our time to go back. We can just use them as grenades, basically. They can throw grenades. Looks like the Germans are not happy that we're here, but they're staying in their position. Let's gather up before we attack. Oh, there it is. Well, well, well. Now you might want to put that sumbitch in reverse. There's the officer there. Dang. Road secure from here to Omaha. Great.
Appreciates what we've done for him, sir.
Good job.
What do you need?
All right.
Sergeant Kuroda.
I was getting worried about that Kubel, but we did the right thing. Germans want to surrender or no? Looks like they're bailing. Where are you going to go? Omaha? Ah, let's keep fighting a little bit. Let's finish them all off. They're not gonna surrender. We'll just commit some war crimes then.
That there is the only thing the Krauts understand.
Okay. Keep moving this way. All right, looks like there's 2, 3 more Germans here, and one that kind of booked it over here behind the hedgerows. There we go. A lot of great World War II games coming out this year, strategy-wise. A lot of other ones I want to bring your attention to, such as any mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2. Of course, Cards being a free-to-play turn-based card game from World War II, and then also Unity of Command 2 coming out for the Western Front plus North Africa and Operation Husky / Operation Torch. All those ones are all part of it. Operation Overlord, very cool. And I think multiplayer as well with the scenario editor, so I'd love to see some German missions too. I believe it would be awesome as well to see the Tiger campaign from the Germans here in the Company of Heroes mod. But of course, Sternfear, busy man, makes a lot of mods. He always messages me like, I got a new mod, I got a new mod. He works fast. Sometimes I don't have time to catch up, but now's the time. So there's your spotlight, my man. A good mod. We'll be back for the next mission then of capturing Carentan, and then eventually the battle or the defense of Carentan as well. So if you guys, again, want to see more of that, make sure you click or tap that like button. Show your support by subscribing. Fight that algorithm. I'm very serious about that, too. It is threatening YouTube. It's not a joke. It's no surprise that it's being suppressed. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. We're heading to Berlin. I'll see you guys from the Führer's bunker. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.